from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Go! Leo! You got that right there.
Second and 10. Looking for Campbell downfield. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Paris Campbell with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We go.
From the gun, here's Brissett. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll go left side here with Michel, fighting him off. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 2nd down now. Michelle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. On third down, Michelle. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They'll roll, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap. Here we go. 50, 50. Mike 50. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Brissett to throw for it on fourth. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw is Andrews. Throwing again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 3rd down, Michel. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready up. Mike 51. Mike 51. Now watch one. Watch one. Check safety. Check safety. Go. Switch.
A first carry now for Alex Collins. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ready. Get the base. Bring it. Bring it. Shit.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Nice, sweetheart. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. He don't know no better. Go, Mike 51.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And this is caught by Watkins. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You got nothing. Check it back. Check it back.
They'll run with Mack. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
I got one. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Go. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. All right.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett. Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
55, Mike, guys, 55. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
All day. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Mike 50, Mike 50. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, 50. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? Motion, pop, pop, pop.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about you. Throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. It's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game, a costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key. Game's not over. He may very well get another shot at this thing, so now he's got to go to the sideline, hope his defense picks him up, and be ready to go back out there and maybe make a similar throw, hopefully successfully the next time.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Mack. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
51. Mike 51. Hey, let's go. Let's go, G.
A first down throw for Brissett. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. Mike 51. Mike 51. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Here's Brissett. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs roll around.